Archbishop Andrew Mfwanyankeye has sent us this circular to all the clergy, all institutes of consecrated life and societies of apostolic life, all members of Christ's lay faithful, Archdiocese of Bamenda. Dear Monsignors, Reverend Fathers, brothers and sisters, dear people of God, we hereby communicate to you the following transfers and appointments of priests for 2020-2021 pastoral year. Archbishop's House. Monsignor Andrew Mfwanyankeye, Archbishop's House, Archbishop. Monsignor Michael Miebisi Bibi, Archbishop's House, Auxiliary Bishop. Father Victor Fogo, Archbishop's House, Financial Administrator. Father Derek Checho, from Stamps Bambui to Archbishop's House, Chancellor, Archdiocesan Liturgy. Macontinary. Monsignor William Neba, from Katuk to the Cathedral, Vicar General and Cathedral Administrator. Monsignor Patrick Nyedini Lafon, Katuk, Vicar for the Clergy. Father Divine Chi, Second Parochial Vicar and Chaplain to Our Lady of Lourdes Cathedral. Father Henry Dinayen, Third Parochial Vicar. Father Pascal Ambe, from Balinyonga to Cathedral, First Parochial Vicar. Father John Mercy, Cathedral in Residence. Father Ernest Njozeven, from St. Paul Ntakeka to the Cathedral Emeritus Residence in charge of obsequies. Monsignor Cornelius Fontem Eswa, the Immaculate Conception Villa in Residence. Father Ephraim Ogodu, from Nigeria to Njima4, Parish Priest. Father Stanley Chifo, from Nigeria to Njima4, Parochial Vicar. Father Wilfred Buma, Ntachuru, Rector. Father Ernest Njozeven, from St. Paul's to Ntaturu on weekend supplies. Father Harris Wadinga, from Fulicom to Ntaturu in residence waiting. Father Isaiah Fru, Ntafi, Rector. Father Edward Siani, Ntafi, Katuk, Second Parochial Vicar. Father Emmanuel Seninka, Ntafi, First Parochial Vicar in charge of Maryville. Father Anthony Viban, Akum, Parish Priest. Father Arnold Kene Nsayem, from Stamps Bambui to Akum, Parochial Vicar. Father Cletus Ashu Ama, from the Cathedral to Akum, in residence in waiting. Monsignor Lucas Sanusi, Pastoral Center, Director. Monsignor Clemens, Pastoral Center, in residence. Bafut Deanery. Father Serge Mpanga, Bafut, Parish Priest. Father James Nkemfak, Bafut, Parochial Vicar. Father Leonard Akumbeni, Njinte, Parish Priest. Father Wilson Formulu, Njinte, Parochial Vicar. Father Jude Ta, from Jinicom to Ntambeng, Parish Priest. Father Boris Sife Lemfon, from Jikwa to Ntambeng, Parochial Vicar and Archdiocesan Director of Caritas. Father Anthony Bansi, Alamatu, Rector. Father John Meriviani Mbamsi, from Menka to Alamatu, Parochial Vicar. Father George Ngalim, Ngomgam, Parish Priest. Father Kizito Gopte, Ngomgam, Second Parochial Vicar. First Parochial Vicar. Reverend Aloysius Ichukuwa, from Stamps Bambui to Ngomgam, Second Parochial Vicar. Father Oliver Gam, from Akum to Ngomgam, residence in waiting. Father Emmanuel Minyani, Mulang, Rector. Father Sullivan Ngwa, from Teze to Mulang, Parochial Vicar. Father John Bosco Ambe from Communications Radio Evangelium to Azeri, parish priest. Father Lionel Kiven from Menka to Azeri, parochial vicar. Father Cletus Tita, Azeri, health chaplain. Father Michael Kintam, Sacred Heart College, principal. Father Richard Fu Su from Besa to Sacred Heart College, chaplain, teacher. Father Augustine Mwambo, Vianney Center, vice rector, Bursa. Father Eugene Galing, Vianney Center, rector. Father William Tadze, Vianney Center, spiritual director. Bambui Deanery. Father Gabriel Afumbom Toko, St. John's Parish, parish priest. Father John Bintu Maimo, St. John's Parish, parochial vicar. Monsignor Engelbert Koffon, Bayele, in residence. Father Valentine Dong Zezoku, Bayele, parish priest. Father Bertrand Mangwa from Bamising to Bayele, principal and parochial vicar. Father Ignatius Berili from Taturu to Bayele, in charge of Betha and parochial vicar. Father Joseph Bitinye from Bayele to St. Paul's, parish priest. Father Beltus Asanchi from Fonfuka to St. Paul, parochial vicar. Father John Paul Ngwa Ambe, St. Paul's College, principal. Father Kilian Donyi, St. Paul's College, chaplain, teacher. Father Augustine Wine from Catholic Education Secretary to Stams Bambui, formator. Father Michael Yu from Gomgam to Bambui Parish, parish priest. Father Anthony Nge, Bambui, parochial vicar. Father Richard Chin from Jindam to Bambui, residence in waiting. Father Martin Agile Fogwe, Catholic University Chaplaincy, Mbele. Father Romaric Njoakom, in Belem, youth chaplain. Father Stephen Ehiehira, Bambili, parish priest. Father Didier Hadonu, Bambili, parochial vicar. Father Perfecto Nsewi, St. Francis Kwasi Parish, Nsewi, rector. Father Amos Bongdin, Order of Friar Minor Capuchin, Kejemkeku, parish priest. Reverend Bertrand Bu from Kejemkeku, parish vicar. Father Emilio Kachena, Futru, parish priest. Father Constance Bana, Futru, parochial vicar. Father Celestine Moore from Kumbo to Futru, parochial vicar and manager of schools. Ndop Deanery. Father Michael Moore from Fanantui to Ndop, parish priest. Father Dennis Tem from Bamunka, parochial vicar. Father Andre Demanu from Baba 1 to Bamesing, rector. Father Patrick Atang from Tambeng to Baba 1, parish priest. Father Valentine Kipu, parochial vicar in Baba 1. Father Gilbert Fuka from Bayele to Babangitungo, parish priest and principal. Father Philip Zerju, Balikumbat, parish priest. Father Heved, Balikumbat, parochial vicar. Father Daniel Kutubu, Balikumbat, parochial vicar. Njinekom Deanery. Father Patrice Tapie from Fonfuka, rector. Reverend Paul Che Ngwai from Stams Bambui to Fonfuka, parochial vicar. Father Lucas Afu from Yemge to Fanantui, parish priest. Father Hyson Kam Mali in Fanantui, parochial vicar. Father Francis Tse, Fulicom, parish priest. Reverend Linus Mbiakutu Nkwale from Stams Bambui to Fulicom, parochial vicar. Father Derek Ntani from Dop to Mbesa, parish priest. Reverend Collins Beringi from Stams to Mbesa, Parochial Vicar. Father Noah Monde, Fundong, Parish Priest. Father Benedict Obanga, Ilung, Parish Priest. Father Marcellus Mbu from Widikum to Elemegong, Rector. Father Paul Acha from Elemegong to Njinikam, Parish Priest. Father Chrysanthus Tim, Parochial Vicar in Njinikam and Hospital Chaplain. Widikum, Jineri. Father Albert Fondon Menka, Rector. Reverend Pancras Ngengwang from Stams Bambui to Menka, Parochial Vicar. Father Joseph Inchitu from Secretariat College to Widikum, Parish Priest. Reverend Joseph Nge, Widikum, Deacon. Father Joseph Akem, Batibo, Parish Priest. Reverend Joseph Awemo, Batibo, Parochial Vicar. Father Divine Ramla from Besa to Bali, Acting Parish Priest. Reverend Aloysius Chukua from Stams Bambui to Bali, Parochial Vicar. Father Collins Otia, Mbengwi, Parish Priest. Father Emmanuel Ngu from Archbishop's House to Njindam, Parish Priest. Father Roland Kang from Benakuma to Jikwa, Rector. Reverend Chimiwa Bertrand from Injikwa, Parochial Vicar. Father Thomas Amungwa, Enyo, Rector. Reverend Elvis Ngante, Enyo, Parochial Vicar. Father Marius Momokwe, Teze, Parish Priest. Reverend Sam Ambrose from Stams Bambui to Teze, Parochial Vicar. Womb Deanery. Father Mathurin Samo, Bafmeng, Parish Priest. Father Brian Byrne, Bafmeng, Principal. Father Leon Danjong, Bafmeng, Parochial Vicar and Chaplain. Father Godlove Ngenge, Isu, Parish Priest. Father Ferdinand Sa, Isu, Parochial Vicar. Father Paul Njokikang from Caritas Ntambeng to Holy Trinity Womb, Rector. Father Benedict Ndikum, Womb, Parish Priest. Reverend John Siwe, Womb, Parochial Vicar. Father Gatsianga, Benakuma, Parish Priest. Reverend Vitalis Ake Njang from Stams to Benakuma, Parochial Vicar. Father Leslie Fonye Kerman, Yemge, Rector. Reverend Neba Angu Ngenyi from St. Thomas Aquinas Major Seminary to Yemge, Parochial Vicar. The Deans. Mankon Deanery, Dean. Father Isaiah Fru, Bafut Deanery, Dean. Father Anthony Bangson, Njinikom Deanery, Dean. Father Paul Acha, Womb Deanery, Dean. Father Benedict Ndiku, Bambui Deanery, Dean. Father Gabriel Toko, Ndop Deanery, Dean. Father Michael Moore, Widikum Deanery, Dean. Father Joseph Inchitu. Institutions and archdiocesan functions. Father Charles Ngobi, Catholic Education Secretary. Father George Ngali, Archdiocesan Project Coordinator and Cathedraticum. Father Emmanuel Minyani, Coordinator of the Catholic Mission Technical Center, the Garage and Wood Workshop. Father Humphrey Tata, Coordinator of TV Evangelium Project, Deputy National Coordinator of Communications. Father Anthony Banksy, Director of Archdiocesan Pastoral Formation. Father Romaric Njoakom, Archdiocesan Youth Chaplain. Father Jude Ta, Archdiocesan Vocations Chaplain. Father Bonaventure Ndong, Acting Principal of St. Joseph's College, Mankon, and Acting Manager of Radio Evangelium. Father Ignatius Berili, Provincial Coordinator of BEFA. Father Divine Chi, chaplain to Our Lady of Lourdes College, Mangon. Father Richard Fu Su, chaplain and teacher, Sacred Heart College, Mangon. Father Killian Donyi, chaplain and teacher, St. Paul's Comprehensive College. Studies, mission, formation, and sabbatical. Father Michael Suneba, sabbatical leave in the United States of America. Father Francis Ngongwam, Fide Donum, Florence, Italy. Father Richard Chin, Fide Donum, Bangui, Central African Republic. Father Harris Wadinga, Fide Donum, Bangui, Central African Republic. Father Joseph Ate, Fide Donum, Mamfe Diocese. Father Gregory Chiongwa, Fide Donum, Houston, Texas, United States of America. Father Bernardine Somcher, Fide Donum, Portsmouth, England. Father George Ngwa, Fide Donum, Portsmouth, England. Father Gaston Afa, Studies, Southampton, England. Father Anthony Chiati Njingo, Studies, Southampton, England. Father Paul Ramjika, Studies, Roma. Father Kenneth Ngobela Ichafi, Studies, Florence, Italy. Father Cyprian Dianto, Studies, Florence, Italy. Father Antoninus Tantan Somi, Studies, Florence, Italy. Father Franklin Kamge, Studies, Roma. Father Ignatius Berili, Studies, Katuk. Father Cletus Ashu Ama, Studies, Yaoundé. Father Oliver Gam, Refresher Course, Uganda. Father Raphael Aletum, Formato, St. John Paul II Major Seminary, Bachontai, Mamfi. Father Terence Chi, Formato, St. John Paul's Major Seminary, Bachontai, Mamfi. Father Clement Pichangu, Formato, Bachontai, Mamfi. Father William Tadze Wingo, Formato, Vianney Center, Bafut. Father Ignatius Winding, Formato, Stams Bambui. Father Ernest Timchia Tubo, Formato, Stams Bambui. Father Joseph Tanka Bonga, Formato, Stams Bambui. Father Pascal Nsa, Formato, Stams Bambui. Father John Berigny Tata, Formato, Stams Berigny. Father Augustine Quine, Formato, Stams Bambui, and in charge of the French community. Chaplains of apostolic groups. Father Ernest Timchia Tubo, Catholic Women Association. Father John Bosco Ambe, Catholic Men Association. Father Bonaventure Dong, Choirs. Father Jude Ta, Vocations. Father Primus Tendomo, Katuk. Father John Berigny, Catholic Charismatic Movement. Father Anthony Viban, Blue Army. Father Joseph Chitu, Association of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Father Charles Ngobi, Precious Blood Apostolate. Father Valentine Suzerko, Divine Mercy. Father George Ngali, Bonamors. Father Anthony Nge, St. Jude Apostolate. Father Ignatius Berili, Legion of Mary. The rest of the personnel remain unchanged. These appointments will come into effect as from Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2020, except otherwise indicated. The details of the appointment will be indicated in the individual letters of appointment. Parishes and heads of services should prepare handing over notes according to the handbook submitted in 5 copies to the Chancellor, the Vicar General, Chair of the Handing Over Commission, the Apostolic Vicars or the Episcopal Vicars, and the Chancellor will each, together with the deans, preside at the handing over exercise, which should be completed by the 30th of June at the very latest. We are deeply grateful to all of you for willingly accepting the appointments. We wish you all a fruitful ministry. Done this day, the 28th of May, in the year of our Lord, 2020. Signed, Andrew Mfwanyankeya, Archbishop. Praise the Mass. The Chrism Mass and Cathedraticum for the Archdiocese of Bamenda, which was postponed from Holy Week, took place on Wednesday, the 27th of May, 2020. Staff Lady Pascaline Lyson was part of those who attended. Diocese of Kumbo. The Bishop of Kumbo, His Lordship George Upo, celebrated the Chrism Mass in St. Theresia's Cathedral, Kimbo, on Thursday, the 28th of May 2020, calling on priests especially to be ministers of hope to the people in hopeless situations. The Director of Communications, Reverend Leo Zifat of the Diocese of Kumbo, spoke to some of the participants after the Chrism Mass. Archdiocese of Douala. The Metropolitan Archbishop of Douala, His Grace Samuel Kleda, has expressed gratitude to the government of Cameroon for the increased interest expressed towards his attempt to heal patients of COVID-19. Archbishop Kleda was received in the Star Building by the Prime Minister, Chief John Dion Ngute. Out of Cameroon, Abuja, Nigeria. Last Sunday, Archbishop Ignatius Ayaokai Gama, the Metropolitan of Abuja, called on Nigerians to pray for their bishops and priests so that they may not fall into temptation of the flesh and materialism. Our colleagues of the Catholic Television Nigeria sent us this cable. Kampala, Uganda. Last Sunday, 24th of May 2020, the Archbishop of Kampala, Uganda, His Grace Cyprian Kizito Luanga, confirmed that although the national pilgrimage to Namugongo has been cancelled and postponed, the celebration of the Martyrs' Day will still take place with a select few on Wednesday, the 3rd of June, beginning with Holy Mass. We got this report courtesy National Television of Uganda. Lilongwe, Malawi. Last Sunday, 24th of May 2020, the bishops of the Episcopal Conference of Malawi made a public statement to the government of President Arthur Peter Mutharika ahead of the presidential elections scheduled to take place in Malawi on Saturday, the 23rd of June 2020. The bishops called on government to change their style of governance. It will be recalled that presidential elections, which were held last year in 2019 in Malawi, were cancelled by the Supreme Court and postponed to this 23rd of June, as our reporters from Al Jazeera confirm. Hong Kong. Cardinal Joseph Zen, Bishop Emeritus of Hong Kong, has expressed his anxiety at the new law which the Chinese government has made to change the autonomous status of Hong Kong. On Thursday, the 28th of May 2020, the legislature of China approved a resolution to impose new security laws on its formerly autonomous region of Hong Kong. This move has been seen by pro-democracy protesters and Catholics as a whole as an attempt to undermine the freedom of Hong Kong, including Hong Kong's freedom of religion. Hong Kong always had broad protection from the freedom of worship and for evangelization, while in mainland China, there has been a long history of persecution for Christians who run afoul with the government. Bogota, Colombia. Following the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic and lockdown imposed on the country, many people in Colombia have been going through a hard time. To respond to this need, especially with food, the Salesians of Leo XIII school community have partnered with the Salesian Ladies Divine Child Center, the Order of Malta, and the local food bank to offer packages with basic necessities and food to families, and especially for children living on the streets. Vatican. The Vatican Apostolic Archives will be reopened to researchers as from Monday the 1st of June 2020 after closing for 12 weeks due to Italy's coronavirus lockdown. The Apostolic Vatican Archive, formerly called the Secret Archive, is an office which preserves documents and books. Since 1881, the archive has been open to qualified researchers on request. However, according to the prefect of the Vatican Archive, Bishop Sergio Pagano, after the recent lockdown, only 15 researchers will be allowed at any one time for health security reasons. EWTN gives us a brief visit into these Vatican archives. Still in the Vatican, on Wednesday, 27th of May 2020, Pope Francis advanced the Saint courses of 14 men and women, including Blessed Charles de Foucauld, also known as Brother Charles of Jesus, who was a soldier, explorer, Catholic revered priest, hermit, and a religious brother who served among the Tuareg in the Sahara Desert in Algeria. He was assassinated by a band of men in his hermitage in the Sahara Desert on the 1st of December 1916. Finally, in a letter dated the 25th of May 2020 to an Italian journalist, Nina Fabrizio, author of the book Francesco, il Papa delle Donne, Francis, the Pope of Women, Pope Francis has said that he would pray especially for mothers to have courage and to know what to do in the face of the challenges after the post-corona pandemic world. And that is the way we saw it at TV Evangelium, the official television channel of the Archdiocese of Bamenda. One like John Philip Nzeleng has been the hidden technical hand behind all that we've been doing. And I am Fatata Tambwe. So long.